Hey guys, resurfing here. Ignore the white cord. I was stupid and forgot to charge my headset. Anyway, today I am reviewing the Yellow Ranger Power Armor set. Interesting thing with this one, two interesting things actually. First of all, and this is going to bug me because it means that they won't all be the same, the green and yellow Rangers in the Power Armor sets are translucent. And it just bugs me because the first three are not translucent. Like, I'll get the other translucent Rangers, at least blue and blue, black, and pink from the battle bikes eventually, but as far as I know, there's no red at the moment. But see, it's translucent. Weird shadow from the visor makes the helmet look green, but no, it is yellow. It's just the way the visor reflects back. You see, it's a pretty good representation of the Yellow Ranger. In fact, I have the original here. And as you can see, they're the exact same mold. Paint applications where they should be. I actually did have to check through two different Yellow Rangers to make sure I got one that had a decent visor, because unfortunately, a side effect of translucent paint, painting on something translucent, I mean, is that paint doesn't work too well. It kind of chips away. You probably... Sorry about that. As I was saying, problem with translucent paint is that kind of chip... And I said it again. The problem with painting on some translucent is that kind of chips away, and I had to look through two different Yellow Rangers to find one that had a good visor. Because the first one I found had like the visor was half missing. It just wasn't there. The second one I found has a slight little chip on the chest, which I don't even know if you can see on this video. Doesn't look like you can, maybe a tiny bit, but the visor is much more important. And like I said, the exact same mold, it's just translucent. This is what you can do with 3D printing. So I do believe that all IMAGINEXT toys are 3D printed. That at least all the figures are. I said there was two interesting things, so here's the other interesting thing. She comes with her weapons, but unlike with black, she comes, or even the shielded red, she comes with the exact same weapons as her standard figure. Like, I can't find any differences on these at all that are not based off of me playing with the other ones. They're literally identical. And I know these are the ones that came with the translucent figure because the other ones are still attached to the blaster. So, showed off the Ranger, I have to show off the Zord. So, depending on what side you're viewing it from, and the way you're seeing it now is how it's designed to be viewed, I think. Yeah, it is. You might notice some more pins, like the one on the jaw there. The only real issue I've had with this is that... Sorry again. So, as I was saying, the only real issue I've had is that the tail gun likes to fall loose, so that's pretty much your only point of articulation, by the way. You can move the tail around too, due to something later on. But that's pretty much it. You can move the paws up, and really that's all you can do. I think the paws are actually supposed to move up during the transformation, but they really don't. So it's, as you can see, it's a pretty good representation of the Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord. Unfortunately, unlike the Triceratops, it does not have the wheels, so you can't really roll it, which is a bit disappointing for me because it's one of my favorite parts of that. But you can see it's got the detail there. It's obviously the Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord from MMPR. Hold on a moment. Okay. Sorry, just got a text message. I wanted to make sure I knew what that was. Not anything you guys need to worry about. And you can see that it's got the detail on the top as well. Unfortunately, and I understand why they did this, but this will not work with the male rangers or the putties, which is unfortunate for me because I kind of wanted to do an army of putties with the Zord armor. But it's made to secure to the female rangers instead. And yeah, I have you facing the right way. We're going to turn the tail gun. Grab a yellow here, and just plop down, and you've got the armor mode. So you kind of get a more tech-oriented mode for yellow. The helmet's supposed to be completely visible, but it really isn't. You get little gun panels here, which, as you can see, don't really stand all the way up due to spring requirements. And this is actually, according to transformation, supposed to be up like this if she's holding the daggers. Otherwise, it can come off just like with the Triceratops and be held by the ranger. But one thing I do appreciate on this one is that it's got an open design, which means that it can be worn by pretty much any female body IMAGINEXT figure. Like, I don't have her at the moment, but I know there's a Wonder Woman figure. This should still work for her. The only reason it doesn't work on the males is that it's tighter to make sure that it'll stay on the female body types. Also, for some reason, the jaw does not open all the way when it transforms. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. But that's not a big deal. So, while I may not have Wonder Woman or Supergirl, did they make a Supergirl? I hope they make a Supergirl. It will work for Rita. So, same deal. Just plop it down, and there you go. It's actually got Titan on the shoulders, which is what actually secures it on there. But I like the open air design there. It gives it more playability as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, because it doesn't work with the male body type, I can't, for example, put it on a putty. Obviously, it wouldn't work with a shielded ranger anyway, but Color's wings would get in the way, so it won't really work there. But it would be cool if it could work with some of the male figures. But again, I understand why. It makes complete sense to make it so that's form-fitting for the female rangers. I am hoping that if they do a pink, it'll have an open-air design as well for the top, because I really do like that. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with the figure. Again, some paint problems, loose tail, but other than that, not anything that I don't understand why it was done the way it was done. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys.